Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your daily tarot reading. Thank you for joining me in today's reading. I'm going to be using the Light Seers deck and the Starseed Oracle deck for today's reading. So remember to take what resonates and to leave behind whatever you feel does not. So let's find out what messages come through and what you may be dealing with on this day. So the first card we have is the Four of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, a Scorpio, Pisces, or even Cancer. The next card is the Emperor card. So you could be dealing with an Aries with that card. And finally we have the Seven of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign as well, perhaps a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. And at the bottom of the deck we have the King of Pentacles, so that is more earth energy. Okay, so with the Four of Cups, this is a card that is showing perhaps a feeling of wanting more out of a situation. So wanting more than what you're presented with, and not being in a place and not wanting to settle. And feeling like perhaps what you have is something that you can build on, that you can add more to, because it is a little bit of a underwhelming energy with that card. And then with the Emperor card, this is a card that's all about perhaps from that Four of Cups, you are getting into a place where you are regaining control out of a situation where you feel like it's not meeting your needs, and you are able to provide that for yourself as well. This card is all about taking back your power and taking back control in a situation, and also being able to build on anything that you have. So perhaps with that Four of Cups, what you have is something that is perhaps it's not entirely what you know it could be. So perhaps you may be in a place where you are taking back the power and the control in the situation, and perhaps building on an existing structure and adding more value to it, or making it something that'll be more pleasing to yourself. Also, this could be about being able to work on something with somebody else who is very focused, is very disciplined, who is very capable of, and who recognizes your point of view and also is willing to show up and to better that. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, this is a card that shows a lot of hard work and a lot of devotion, a lot of spending of your energy, your time, your efforts into something, and trying to make something work. So with this card, perhaps what you are working on is something that is in the works, something that you are nurturing and nourishing, and it is something that is growing little by little. So this is a small progress that you may be witnessing, but with this card, it is showing perhaps a feeling of questioning whether this is the right place to expend your energy into, because of not seeing the big results instantaneously. But with this card, it is all about the thing that you are working on, or what you are trying to make work, and what you are nurturing being something that is taking root and is being woven. Perhaps it's beneath the surface because at this moment it is not the right time. It's not in its blossoming season right now, but it is something that is coming along very nicely, and your dedication in this that is being shown in this card, and your hard work is something that is paying off, and that perhaps requires a lot of faith. This is about believing without seeing, and knowing that anything that you are working towards is in the works of becoming something even greater than what you expect. So this card is also a card all about understanding that great things take time. And so with this card, it is showing that ability to have the discipline, the hard work, to back up perhaps that vision that you have with that Four of Cups. So this is all about also being able to be the person that provides to yourself what you hope for. So the Seven of Pentacles also all about your capabilities and your potential. You have a lot of potential, and anything that you desire has a lot of potential for coming to fruition as well. So this card is all about being able to maintain that faith. And then with the King of Pentacles, this is all about you showing up as being in a place where you perhaps what you are wanting is putting you in this King of Pentacles energy, because this card shows you succeeding in anything that you are working on, and also being able to show up as somebody who is perhaps a master in their field. And so this could be you coming into this energy after perhaps a period of investing as well. So this card also shows a person that may be around you at this time that you can learn a lot from. This is someone who's very wise, very patient, and also someone who is very devoted. So this could also be another message about being able to remain faithful in that Seven of Pentacles energy where you are working super hard on something perhaps. And this card is all about remaining maintaining that faith. And even the Emperor is all about maintaining discipline and focus. And so perhaps working on something could be something that is perhaps not always the most fun journey, but it seems to be something that is able to acquire you with a lot of prosperity. And it could be something that is bringing you into this King of Pentacles energy, which is showing that whatever you are working on is something that has the potential to really bring to you a lot of abundance, something that turns out to be something that's very long lasting because of the discipline that perhaps it took to work on it, and the devotion and the hard work that is put into it. Okay, so I'm going to pull out an oracle card. So the card that came out is this card over here. It says jump in. Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Okay, so this card could be talking about this Four of Cups, and perhaps you showing up as being unsatisfied with something that you perhaps are working on or that you are in. And with this card, it's all about being able to embrace perhaps a new direction if that's what you are called to do, and being open to perhaps to adventure that comes with being able to embrace change of direction. So when looking at one direction is unsatisfying, perhaps being able to make a change. And with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this could be the kind of change or the kind of different direction that leads you to that King of Pentacles energy, where you are able to gain more satisfaction, and you are also able to see the results for your efforts, and it can be perhaps more fulfilling. So this is also about being open. So I'm going to pull out a card from the Fairy Tarot deck. So the card that came out is this card over here. It says Princess of Summer. Gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Okay, so with this card, perhaps it could be you being able to relate to somebody who understands on these feelings of the Four of Cups, which are perhaps being less than satisfied and feeling discontent. And with that ability to open up to somebody who perhaps understands and could possibly even relate, this conversation could inspire a new idea for a new direction that can be something that is perhaps more satisfying to you, and that can even lead you to this more fulfilling and satisfying energy. So also this person could be represented by the Emperor, so this could be someone you can learn a lot from as well. And so essentially with this, I'm really getting the message that if perhaps you're not liking the situation that you are finding yourself in, or what you are working in is not reaping satisfying results. With this Oracle card, it's all about if you are bold enough to perhaps change your direction, try something that is more fulfilling to yourself. The potential for that to be a place where you can find security, you can even find enjoyment, is very strong as well. And you can still land in this King of Pentacles energy. And with that Princess of Summer card, this is all about a new beginning. So perhaps even what you do, any new adventure that you may be saying yes to, and any change that you might be welcoming, is one that you can even learn. You could even come to find that it really resonates with you. It's something that you can fall in love with, and you can find a lot of fulfillment through it. So this path of the Emperor, the Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, might be the expected path for you to take. This may be perhaps something that is the more predictable way to get to a goal. But with this Oracle card, the Jump In card, this is also showing you having the choice to really choose how to get to a goal that you would like to get to. So you can also take a more, perhaps less conventional but very adventurous and more resonant direction in order to get there. And this may be something that is out of the ordinary, is not so common, and it may be something that disturbs the status quo. It may be something that is new, but this is still what will get you ultimately to that goal and to that place where you land on both of your feet and you can acquire a lot of security, as well as the abundance and the accomplishments, the achievements of that goal. With this Oracle card, it is all about being able to embrace that freedom that you have, and that you didn't come to Earth to be passive. You came to Earth to truly live. And with this card, it is all about being able to make that good run up and to take that leap. So you really don't have to be passive. Okay, so that is all I have for today's reading, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day today. Bye, Sagittarius.